They fought for survival in the arena. But where are the stars of the Hunger Games now, years after the rebellion ended?
We need to have a reunion. It's been too long.
From health struggles and major comebacks to surprising new careers and quiet family lives.
I'm not really an actor that, brings the work home.
Their journeys have taken some unexpected turns.
Spread the love.
Get ready to uncover everything you didn't know about your favorite rebels, mentors, and victors. Let's dive in. Elizabeth Banks as Effie Trinket. She slayed the fashion game in Panem and in real life conquered Hollywood. Banks directed Pitch Perfect 2, brought back the Angels in Charlie's Angels, and delivered Cocaine Bear, a wild, blood-soaked comedy that became a viral sensation.
And it was really important to me that we show the fallibility of the humans in the story.
Last year, she starred in 2 indie hits, the medical drama A Mistake and the darkly satirical thriller Skincare. Then came The Better Sister, a gripping Prime Video series co-starring Jessica Biel.
This is like a career hero for me. Directing, producing, writing.
Agreed.
I mean, comedian, everything. Yes,
Got to
please.
do a game show now.
All of it. She does everything. It's amazing.
And there's more. She's producing and playing in The Miniature Wife, a darkly funny rom-com series currently in production. She is also a fierce advocate for women in film, constantly pushing for more female-led stories through her production company, which she co-runs with her husband, Max Handelman. The two tied the knot back in 2003 and are raising 2 sons.
I've had a rule actually for a really long time that I picked up from some mom forever ago who said when you go into the store, never buy them anything at the store because then every time you go to the store, it opens up this world of wanting.
And speaking more of her boys, Elizabeth recently joked that her younger one gives her monthly facials, for bonding of course. And from Effie's flamboyant fashion, we shift to the unforgettable face of Capital commentary. You know who's next. Stanley Tucci as Caesar Flickerman. He went from Panem's talk show icon to a real-life culinary king.
Everybody loves Stanley Tucci.
They do.
They do.
His hit travel and food docu-series, Searching for Italy, earned him global acclaim. And now he's taken it a step further with Tucci in Italy, a deeper dive into regional cuisine and personal storytelling. Let's just say, fans are hungry for more.
I love food, and I want to share food with people, not just literally share with them, but, via Instagram, via the show, via whatever. And I think it's a really wonderful thing.
Stanley's acting career is still sizzling. Just last year, he starred in Conclave, a high-stakes political thriller alongside Ralph Fiennes. He also joined the cast of Amazon's action-packed series, Citadel. And the Devil Wears Prada fans, rejoice! Tucci is reuniting with Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway for the long-awaited sequel. That's right, Nigel is back. We can't wait to hear what fashion wisdom he delivers this time. The project holds a special place in his heart. It's actually where he met his future wife, Felicity Blunt. Yes, Emily Blunt's sister.
Can you believe that? He's the sex symbol now.
Emily, she was a kid. I mean, she was like 22 or something.
Stanley and Felicity have been happily married since 2012. Together, they raised their 2 children, Matteo and Amelia, along with Tucci's 3 kids from his previous marriage. For Stanley, family comes first, and he often calls fatherhood his greatest role. But his journey hasn't been without hardship. After a battle with throat cancer 7 years ago, Stanley emerged as a symbol of resilience. He's since used his platform to raise awareness and celebrate life, especially when it involves good food, good wine, and great company. And what about the gruff mentor hiding a shattered heart? Woody Harrelson as Hamish Abernathy. Everyone's favorite half-sober rebel hasn't slowed down one bit. Since the Hunger Games, he stayed booked and critically praised. Last year, he lit up the screen in the romantic comedy Fly Me to the Moon, starring alongside Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. Woody also took the lead in Last Breath, a gripping deep-sea survival thriller.
It's an extremely exciting edge-of-the-seat story, and Fenn Cole, Simu Liu is in it. They're great experience.
He lent his voice to The Electric State, a Netflix sci-fi drama directed by the Russo brothers. And fans can finally look forward to Now You See Me 3, which is slated for release in late 2025. While his filmography keeps growing, Woody's real-life vibe is all about peace. Married to his longtime partner, Laura Louie. Since 2008, they share 3 daughters and live on a sprawling 500-acre organic farm in Maui.
My daughter is a lawyer. She's a public defender, and she loves helping people.
That's
man.
beautiful.
She's an incredible kid. I'm so proud of her.
That's amazing.
When he's not acting, Woody's playing chess, practicing yoga, or diving deep into meditation and eco-activism. A passionate environmentalist, he's a vocal supporter of regenerative agriculture and plant-based living. He even grows his own food and advocates for soil health around the world.
Are you a vegan?
I'm a vegan.
Yeah?
Yeah. My real belief is in raw, living food.
Now it's time to meet one of Panem's most charming and charismatic heroes. Sam Claflin as Finnick Odair. His journey since the Games has been just as compelling. In 2023, the English actor wowed fans with his role as Billy Dunn in the Amazon series Daisy Jones and the Six, a musical drama based on the hit novel. Not only did he deliver a standout performance, but he also lent his voice to the band's fictional album Aurora, showing off some serious singing chops.
It's surreal. I mean, I never dreamt of being in an album, or singing on an album, but that singing on an album in an American accent is a whole different ballgame.
After that, he took on a tense thriller, Deadshot, and delved into supernatural horror with Bagman. He also starred as Edmond Dantes in a French-Italian adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo. Looking ahead, Sam is set to appear in Lazarus, a crime thriller series on Amazon Prime, where he plays a forensic pathologist solving cold cases. He's also executive producing and starring in Barbaric, a Netflix series about a cursed barbarian and his talking axe. Off-screen, Sam's personal life has seen its share of changes. He has 2 children, Pip and Margot, with his ex-wife, Laura Haddock. They were married in 2013, but separated 6 years after, focusing on co-parenting with love and respect. Claflin has opened up about the challenges and joys of parenthood, always keeping his kids grounded and happy away from the public eye. More recently, Sam dated model Cassie Amato, with the couple making a rare public appearance at Elton John's Oscars viewing party in 2022. They parted ways last year due to distance and busy schedules. Today, Sam seems to be single, even joining a dating site to see what the future holds.
I feel like I tried to be as romantic as possible a lot, and I failed mostly.
And from the golden boy of District 4, we move on to the heart of the Hunger Games trio. First, let's talk about the Katniss's childhood friend, Liam Hemsworth as Gale Hawthorne. While Gale's fate was left uncertain in Mockingjay, the actor's career definitely kept moving forward. Liam took on roles in Independence Day, Resurgence, Killerman, and in 2024, the Netflix rom-com Lonely Planet alongside Laura Dern.
He's probably the most sensitive character I've ever played.
But the biggest shift? He is officially the new Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher, a casting twist that rocked the fandom. Replacing Henry Cavill in Season 4, Hemsworth originally auditioned for the role back in 2018, and now, he's finally wearing the silver wig and fully embracing the monster-slaying world of the continent. The first look images dropped in spring 2025, and, yeah, they broke the internet and sparked mixed fan reactions. Some called him too cute, while many praised his transformation after intensive training.
I hadn't seen the TV show, and I hadn't read the books, but I played the video game like 10 years ago.
Off-screen, Liam's personal life has found its own rhythm. His famously stormy relationship with Miley Cyrus began during the filming of The Last Song in 2009. The two married in December 2018 and separated just 8 months later, finalizing their divorce in early 2020. Since then, Liam has been in a much steadier relationship with Australian model Gabriella Brooks. They've kept things relatively low-key, but we occasionally get glimpses of their life together, from beach strolls in Greece to red carpet appearances. For example, they showed up arm in arm at the Furiosa premiere in May 2024, looking happier than ever. And of course, we can't forget the boy with the bread. Josh Hutcherson as Peeta Mellark. Once the gentle baker boy from District 12, the actor stepped away from the blockbuster spotlight after the Hunger Games.
That was one of the biggest moments of my entire life, was making those movies.
Instead, he leaned into more unconventional roles, and it paid off. Josh starred in Hulu's Future Man and voiced the lead in Netflix's Ultraman. Then, 2 years ago, he made a thrilling comeback with the box office hit Five Nights at Freddy's, playing the lead role of security guard Mike Schmidt. The film brought in nearly $300 million worldwide.
It was the biggest horror movie, I think, of 2023.
So they say.
Yeah.
And by the way, its sequel is set to hit theaters this Christmas. In early 2024, Josh surprised fans once again, starring opposite Jason Statham in The Beekeeper as tech mogul Derek Danforth. The role caught many off guard, including Hutcherson himself, who admitted it was wildly different from anything he'd done before.
I thought, like, wow, I'm not the actor that most people would think of to come in and play this guy.
Up next, Hutcherson is filming a new untitled HBO comedy series, executive produced by rising star Rachel Sennett. Josh has also become active behind the camera, directing shorts and music videos through Turkey Foot Productions, and producing indie films like Detention and Escobar, Paradise Lost. It was through this work that he met his girlfriend, Spanish actress Claudia Trezak. They've been in a long-term relationship since 2013, living a quieter, balanced life. The couple splits their time between the US and Spain. Interestingly, Hutcherson has become a loyal supporter of Claudia's local football club, CD Leganés. He's even been spotted cheering them on from the stands. And when it comes to Peeta, he's not closing that door. At Dream at Cannes in Paris, Josh shared that he'd happily step back into his shoes if Suzanne Collins ever writes more in the Hunger Games universe. And finally, we can't talk about this franchise without the girl on fire herself. Jennifer Lawrence is Katniss Everdeen. Well, she is still glowing and evolving. Lawrence soared from District 12's fiercest rebel to one of the most celebrated actresses of her generation. After the Hunger Games franchise, she won an Oscar for Silver Linings Playbook and went on to headline films like Joy, American Hustle, Passengers, and the X-Men series. But at the peak of her fame, Jennifer did something unexpected. She stepped away from the spotlight for a few years. The star made her return in 2021 with Don't Look Up and followed up with No Hard Feelings.
It was the funniest script I had ever read, and it just looked so fun.
But it was this spring that Lawrence truly reignited the screen and the red carpet with Die, My Love, a chilling psychological drama that she also produced through her company, Excellent Cadaver. Premiering at Cannes, the movie drew attention not only for its emotional intensity, but also because Lawrence was just months postpartum.
I was 4.5, 5 months pregnant when we shot. I had great hormones, I was feeling great.
Yes, this March, the actress quietly welcomed her second child with husband Cook Maroney, joining Big Brother Cy, who was born in 2022.
Having children changes everything. It changes your whole life. It's brutal and incredible.
Jennifer and Cook, an art dealer, have been married since October 2019, prioritizing privacy and a balanced family life. Ever grounded, she's spoken candidly about how motherhood has reshaped her creativity and inspired her latest work.
I highly recommend having kids if you want to be an actor.
And what about Katniss? When asked if she'd ever return to Panem, Lawrence didn't say no. In fact, she admitted she'd totally be open to it if the story made sense.
I think the new films that are coming out are going to be great, and I'm really excited to see them.
So, what do you think? With a new Hunger Games prequel on the way, would you love to see Lawrence step back into Katniss's boots one day? Or is it time to let the girl on fire rest? And which actor's journey surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the stars of the Hunger Games, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exclusive updates and stories.